What if I told you there's a silent health crisis happening right now, affecting hundreds of millions of people who have no idea they're even at risk? We're talking about chronic kidney disease, a condition that impacts an estimated 788 million people worldwide. And here's the scary part. As many as 9 out of 10 people who have it don't even know it. Some projections warn it could become one of the top 5 leading causes of death by 2040. In the United States alone, that's more than 1 in 7 adults. Why is it so sneaky? Because in the early stages, you might not feel a single symptom. You can go about your day feeling perfectly fine while your body's most important filtration system is slowly losing power. Your kidneys, 2 little bean-shaped organs about the size of a fist, are some of the hardest working parts of your body. Every day, they filter around 150 quarts of blood, pulling out waste, toxins, and extra fluid. But they're more than just filters. They're master chemists. They balance your body's fluids, manage your blood pressure, signal your body to make red blood cells, and keep your bones strong. When their function starts to fade, it's not just about making urine. It can set off a chain reaction of serious health issues: high blood pressure, weak bones, nerve damage, and a huge spike in your risk for heart attack and stroke. In fact, most people with chronic kidney disease are more likely to die from heart complications before their kidneys ever fail completely. It's a frightening thought, and it sends a lot of people searching for extreme detoxes, pricey cleanses, and unproven supplements. But what if the real secret to protecting these vital organs wasn't in some fancy bottle? What if the best tools for the job were already sitting in your kitchen? In this video, we're cutting through the hype and getting straight to the science. We're going to explore 10 amazing everyday foods that are loaded with the nutrients your kidneys need to do their job well. This isn't about some magic overnight cleanse. It's about a smart, gentle, and powerful way to support your body's filters for the long haul. This is about turning your grocery list into a prescription for health and giving your kidneys the backup they need to keep you going strong. Now, before we jump in, a very important heads up. This information is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. If you have any stage of kidney disease, diabetes, or high blood pressure, you absolutely must work with your doctor and a registered dietitian. Your dietary needs, especially for minerals like potassium and phosphorus, can change dramatically depending on your health, and what's good for one person might be harmful to another. Always talk to your healthcare provider before making big changes to your diet. All right, let's unlock the power of your pantry and see how these common foods can become your kidney's best friends. Section 1. The power of cruciferous vegetables, cabbage and cauliflower. First up, let's talk about a couple of vegetables that are true powerhouses for kidney health. Cabbage and cauliflower. They might not be the trendiest veggies in the produce aisle, but they are absolute superstars when it comes to supporting your kidneys. Let's start with cabbage. Whether you go for green or red, this leafy vegetable is packed with kidney-friendly goodness. One of the biggest challenges for our kidneys is damage from unstable molecules called free radicals, which cause oxidative stress. Think of it like rust inside your body. This damage fuels inflammation and can harm the delicate filters in your kidneys. Cabbage is loaded with phytochemicals, which are plant compounds that act like your body's personal security team, neutralizing those free radicals. Red cabbage is especially cool because it contains anthocyanins, the same antioxidants that give berries their rich color. These are famous for their anti-inflammatory power, helping to calm the chronic inflammation that can make kidney disease worse. On top of that, cabbage is a great source of vitamin K, vitamin C, and fiber, all while being incredibly low in potassium, sodium, and phosphorus. That makes it a nearly perfect food for a kidney-friendly diet. So how do you work it in? It's super versatile. Shred it raw for a crunchy coleslaw. Just use a light vinaigrette instead of heavy salty dressings. Add it to fish tacos, steam it as a simple side, or use the leaves as wraps for lean ground turkey or chicken. Cabbage soup is another great hydrating choice. Now for its cousin, cauliflower. If cabbage is the quiet workhorse, cauliflower is the chameleon. It's a rock star at transforming into healthier versions of your favorite comfort foods. Like cabbage, It's a cruciferous veggie full of vitamin C, folate, and fiber. But its secret weapon is a compound called sulforaphane. Early research into sulforaphane is pretty exciting. It seems to activate a powerful protective pathway in the body called NRF2, which is like the master switch for your body's internal antioxidant and detox system. When sulforaphane flips that switch, it tells your cells to ramp up their own defenses against oxidative stress and inflammation. Animal studies have even shown that it can help reduce kidney damage and improve function. The problem cauliflower solves is that many staple foods, like potatoes, are loaded with potassium. A single baked potato can have over 900 milligrams of potassium, which can be dangerous for someone with weakened kidneys. A cup of boiled cauliflower, on the other hand, has only about 176 milligrams. You can steam and mash it with garlic and olive oil for a creamy, delicious swap for mashed potatoes. Pulse it in a food processor to make cauliflower rice, or roast the florets until they're golden and caramelized. By adding cabbage and cauliflower to your meals, you're not just eating your veggies. You're giving your kidneys a powerful 1-2 punch of antioxidants and low potassium fiber to help protect them from damage and reduce inflammation. Section 2. The berry best: cranberries, blueberries, and strawberries. Next up, we have a group of fruits that are as tasty as they are powerful: berries. We're going to focus on a trifecta of kidney protectors: cranberries, blueberries, and strawberries. Their beautiful, deep colors are a dead giveaway of their amazing antioxidant content. Let's kick things off with the fruit most famous for urinary health: the cranberry. You've probably heard they're good for preventing bladder infections, and science backs this up. The main issue cranberries tackle is the risk of urinary tract infections, UTIs. While a UTI is a bladder problem, repeated infections can cause inflammation, and in serious cases, bacteria can travel up to the kidneys and cause a much more dangerous infection. Cranberries contain unique compounds called A-type proanthocyanidins, PACs. These PACs have a fantastic anti-adhesion effect. Think of them as a non-stick coating for your bladder. The bacteria that cause most UTIs, E. coli, have tiny little legs they use to grab onto the bladder wall. Cranberry PACs make the walls too slippery for the bacteria to stick, so they get flushed out before an infection can start. By keeping your bladder healthy, you're reducing the risk of complications that could affect your kidneys. To get the benefits, you can drink pure, unsweetened cranberry juice, though be warned, it's tart. You can also toss fresh or dried cranberries into oatmeal, salads, or muffins. Next to the blueberry. Often called a superfood, blueberries earn that title with their incredible antioxidant density, especially from a group called anthocyanins. These are the pigments that give blueberries their deep, rich color. The problem blueberries are great at solving is oxidative stress and inflammation inside the kidney's tiny filtering units. Anthocyanins act like bodyguards, patrolling your bloodstream and neutralizing the free radicals that cause damage. Plus, like cranberries, they are a great low-potassium fruit choice. Blueberries are so easy to add to your diet. Grab a handful for a snack, sprinkle them on cereal, or blend them into a smoothie. Frozen blueberries are just as nutritious and are available all year long. Finally, let's talk about strawberries. These guys offer a double dose of kidney support. They are packed with vitamin C, another powerful antioxidant, and also contain 2 types of phenols, anthocyanins and L-glutanins. This combination works together to fight oxidative stress and inflammation from multiple angles. And of course, they're another fruit that's low in potassium, phosphorus, and sodium. Enjoy them sliced in a salad, blended in a smoothie, or just on their own. When you eat this trio of berries, you're flooding your system with a team of powerful compounds that work to protect your urinary tract and shield your delicate kidney cells from damage. Section 3. The Crimson Protector, red bell peppers. When you're building a kidney-friendly meal, color is your best friend. And one of the most brilliant colors you can add is the vibrant red of a bell pepper. This veggie is a total knockout for 2 reasons: what it has, and just as importantly, what it doesn't have. Let's start with the good stuff. The main problem red bell peppers solve is providing a ton of essential vitamins and antioxidants without a heavy load of potassium. Many nutrient-rich fruits and veggies, like bananas, oranges, potatoes, and tomatoes, are packed with potassium. That's fine for most people, but for someone with struggling kidneys, filtering out all that potassium is a huge challenge. Red bell peppers are the perfect workaround. A half-cup serving has only about 88 milligrams of potassium, making it one of the lowest potassium vegetables around. But in that same serving, you get a crazy amount of nutrition. They have more vitamin C than an orange and are also a great source of vitamin A, vitamin B6, and folic acid. But the real secret weapon in red bell peppers is an antioxidant called lycopene. It's the pigment that gives red fruits and vegetables their color, and it's known for its ability to fight off those cell-damaging free radicals. Some studies have even suggested lycopene may play a role in protecting against kidney damage through its strong anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. So how do you get more of this crimson protector in your life? Slice them up and eat them raw with a dip, or chop them into a chicken or tuna salad for color and crunch. They're also amazing when cooked. Roasting them brings out their natural sweetness, perfect for sandwiches, salads, or blended into a low-sodium roasted red pepper sauce. Sautéing them with onions and garlic creates a fantastic flavor base for almost any dish. Choosing red bell peppers is a strategic move. You're fueling your body with powerful antioxidants and vitamins without making your kidneys work overtime. They're proof that a kidney-friendly diet can be vibrant and delicious. Section 4. The Aromatic Guardians, Garlic and Onions. In the world of cooking, garlic and onions are the undisputed kings of flavor. They're the starting point for countless dishes in just about every culture. But when you're focused on kidney health, they become so much more than that. They are aromatic guardians that help solve one of the biggest challenges of a renal diet: cutting back on salt. Here's the problem. A high-sodium diet is a major cause of high blood pressure, and high blood pressure is a leading cause of kidney disease. It damages the tiny blood vessels in and around your kidneys, making it harder for them to do their job. But let's be honest, a low-sodium diet can sound pretty boring. This is where garlic and onions save the day. They provide a deep, savory flavor that lets you dramatically cut down on salt without sacrificing taste. Using garlic powder and onion powder, not garlic salt, are also fantastic ways to add flavor without any sodium. But their benefits don't stop there. Garlic is a great source of vitamin C and B6 and contains a powerful compound called allicin, which is released when you chop or crush it. Allicin has been studied for its potential to help lower cholesterol and blood pressure, both huge wins for kidney health. Onions are just as impressive. They are rich in vitamins and contain a powerful antioxidant called quercetin, which is known for its strong anti-inflammatory properties. Together, garlic and onions deliver a 1-2 punch against inflammation and offer a delicious, sodium-free way to protect both your heart and your kidneys. Making these a staple is easy. Start almost any savory dish by sautéing chopped onions and garlic in a bit of olive oil. Add thin slices of raw red onion to salads and sandwiches for a sharp crunch. You can even roast whole heads of garlic until they're soft and sweet, then spread the cloves on bread or mix them into mashed cauliflower. By making garlic and onions the heroes of your kitchen, you're creating meals that are both delicious and actively working to protect you. So let's recap. We've journeyed through the kitchen and uncovered the incredible kidney-supporting power of some simple, everyday foods. We've seen how cabbage and cauliflower deliver low potassium fiber and inflammation-fighting compounds, and how the antioxidants in berries like cranberries, blueberries, and strawberries protect delicate kidney cells. We learned that the brilliant red bell pepper is a perfect vehicle for antioxidants without a dangerous potassium load. And we celebrated garlic and onions, the flavor foundations that let us ditch the salt and protect our blood pressure. The real magic isn't in one single food, but in how they work together. It's about building a colorful, varied, and balanced plate. Think of your food as information you're sending to your body. Information that can lower inflammation, fight stress, and support the hard work your kidneys do every single minute of the day. Combine that with staying hydrated, keeping active, and maintaining a healthy weight, and you have a powerful strategy for supporting your kidney function. The path to better health can feel complicated, but as we've seen today, some of the most powerful changes start with simple choices at the grocery store. You have the power to nourish your body and protect your vital organs. If you found this information valuable, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really helps the channel get this information to more people who need it. And for more science-backed tips on using food for better health, make sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. We'd love to build a community here, so drop down to the comments section. Let us know which of these foods is your favorite, or share a go-to kidney-friendly recipe. Your idea might be the one that inspires someone else. Remember, this is about progress, not perfection. Start by adding 1 or 2 of these foods to your meals this week. Small, consistent changes are what build a lifetime of health. Thanks for investing this time in yourself. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.